Hello everyone, and welcome back to another FPC video. Really excited for you to come watch us today on our content, and we're interested in becoming and helping you become financially secure in the future.
Before we start today's video, please make sure to follow our Instagram at reedy_FPC and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We plan to begin uploading videos regularly, so we don't want you to miss out on our content.
Now let's get started. So I want to list out 3 different terms, as you can see on the screen. These are statements you might have heard from any family or friends, and just like mentally think to yourself if you've ever heard these statements before. The first one, study hard so you can find a good company to work for. Number 2, work for benefits. And the third statement, when it comes to money, play it safe and don't take any risks.
Now, I'm going to list off another set of 3 statements, and do the same thing by mentally raising your hand whenever you feel like you've heard this from your adults or from any of your peers. The first statement, study hard so you can find a good company to buy. Be financially self-reliant. And third, learn to manage risk.
More than likely, you might have heard statements from the first set rather than the second set. And you might have heard these from maybe your parents, elders, or teachers who would most likely think in that kind of mindset. So the second set of statements are from the rich and above middle class, what they would think and what they would say.
And then the second set of statements is mostly words of advice given by the rich parents to their children. Due to these words of advice, the rich children grow up hearing these phrases and become rich just like their parents. This is one of the primary reasons why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. In order to become rich, we first need to change the way we think about money and think like the rich.
So now let's talk about the aspects of a billionaire mindset. The way that billionaires think is very unique and different from the way that normal people think. Firstly, when the rich want something, they will always keep it on their mind and keep dreaming about what they want. However, they will not only dream and think about what they want, they will go out and achieve their goals.
So now let's say you want a brand new bike. You should constantly have that new bike in your mind and keep dreaming about it. If you think that you will never get that bike, then you will never get that bike. It's easy to think negative about situations like these, as it requires no additional action. However, if you think that you will get the bike and have a strong desire for the bike, it'll motivate you to take action to find ways to get that bike, such as accumulating money to buy the bike. This way of optimistic thinking is the rich people's way of thinking.
The dreams and thoughts should not be on small things, however. You can dream about small things, but why dream small when you can dream big? You may have heard the phrase, dream big. You may need to dream big to accomplish bigger goals. And as you're on the path to becoming financially secure, you should dream about the life you want after you've become a billionaire. The mansion, the cars, whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to dream those certain things, but you always dream big and always set big goals for yourself.
The second way is to have a solution-minded thinking process. So let's say you go to the store and want to buy a brand new television, but the price is just too expensive. You may then first say, I can't afford it. However, when a rich person comes to a situation like this, their first thought that arises is, how can I afford it? The first statement stops you from thinking, as you have already stated that you can't afford it. However, the second statement allows you to think about possible solutions to the problem of not being able to afford the TV.
The third way is to constantly believe you are what you want to be in the future, or you have what you want. For example, if you want to be a professional soccer player for FC Dallas, then say you are a professional soccer player for FC Dallas. And always motivate yourself and think about new ways on how you can train to become a professional soccer player, such as practicing, exercising, going to the gym regularly, and listening to your coaches. The intention and the financial education you get from Future Billionaires Club is a powerful combination to achieve your financial goals in life. Set your standards and goals high.
Okay, so now let's talk more about school. Just a disclaimer, we are not saying that school is not important, because it very much is, but we are saying that there's more to learn about finance outside of school. Since school doesn't teach kids about finance, yes, you have to go out and take initiative to learn about finance in your free time, such as watching our YouTube videos, where you can like and subscribe also.
Now, branching off of what Pranav said about school, the reason that rich people stay rich is that they consistently keep learning new things and new strategies about finance, as well as other things in life as well. Life is consistently changing, and to keep up with the times, you have to learn how to adjust. Books are a very powerful tool to do that. It is said that Bill Gates carries around a dozen books whenever he travels or goes on a plane. And that's crazy to think about because he's already one of the richest people in the world, yet he strives to learn more and more every single day.
A very important lesson is that you should always make your money work for you rather than you working for your money. What I mean by the statement is never let your money just sit there laying around. Always put it to use, whether it be stocks, real estate, or any other profitable investments. One of the worst things you could do is just put your money in a savings account and let it sit there. The least you can do if you don't like taking risks is putting it in a Goldman Sachs or Ali Bank high yield savings account, which acts the same as a normal savings account but offers interest rates as high as 1.70%. This number is jaw dropping 18 times larger than the national average of 0.09%.
Next, I want to talk about the concept of living frugally. What this means is to always watch your purchases. If you get a chance, read the book, The Millionaire Next Door. This book explains how many millionaires are average people who live frugally and save their money. You can do the same, but you don't have to go out and become a doctor or a lawyer or any like high paying profession if you don't want to. You can always pursue your passion and save and invest your money to become rich. And also think about the next time you want to buy something and think, do I really need this? And if you have that mentality, you'll become a billionaire in no time.
So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is take advantage of all opportunities you are given. If you are watching this video, that means that you have access to the internet. The internet is a powerful tool where almost anyone can make money or learn how to make money. If you are stuck, here are some ways that you can make money online. One way is to start a blog if you're really interested in writing and you can write really well. You can write about something you're passionate about, and if people start reading your blog, you can always put ads to put revenue. Make YouTube videos. It's the same concept as making a blog, except this idea is about videos. Do freelance work if you're good at graphic design. You can always go on Fiverr and list your services where someone can book you. Next, social media marketing. You can contact local businesses if they need help with their online social media presence, and you can help them with managing that for a fee.
Let's talk about a project you can start. Turn $100 into $1,000. You can start by collecting a small sum of money and thinking of a profitable business idea. You can either go one route into having a service like Netflix where they stream movies, or a product like Apple where they sell the iPhone. With the money you have gathered, you can start advertising online or in person and get the word out for your business. Afterward, you start to get customers, and now you need to satisfy the customer's needs. If you do a service, make it the best service out there. And if you offer a product, make sure you've given it all into developing that product. After you've gotten more money, it's time to scale. You can take the money that you've earned and reinvest it back into the business to help it grow. And now you can grow your business to new lengths and widen your services and products.
Well, I think we can wrap it up for now. We hope you learned the difference between the mindset of a rich person and the mindset of the middle class or poor. Understanding this difference and starting to think like the rich will help you tremendously over the years as you start your path to billions. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.